Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is January the 27th, 2021, and I'm going to be planting some eggplant seeds. Now, I decided to go completely with greenhouse crop for the eggplants. They don't grow too well outside, so I just decided I'm going to just grow them in the greenhouses. So I already have the ping tong eggplant and the swad eggplant planted. I did those I think last week, and I decided to try the Matoya eggplant in the greenhouse. So you can see here, these are my eggplant seeds here. And I'm doing something a little different than what I normally do with my eggplant seeds. In previous years, what I did is I would always use my Jiffy Peat pellets, which are over here. These are my Jiffy Peat pellets, and I would always plant my eggplant seeds in these because eggplants do not like to have their roots disturbed. But as an experiment last year, I had some eggplant seeds and I didn't have enough peat pellets soaked, so I tried some and just a regular little container of soil. And it was also kind of interesting to see how it would do for me. It did germinate, and it did grow, and I transplanted it. Now, I was very careful when I transplanted my seedlings, and it did just fine for me. So if you don't want to use the peat pellets, you can use these little cell packs. This one here is breaking, so I'm going to cut this apart here. And just be very, very careful when you transplant these, that you do not damage the root systems on your eggplants, and you should be just fine with these. So I'm just going to spray over the top here. Some say to cover them, some say surface sow them. I'm going to be surface sowing mine here. I'm just spraying over the top here to get this seed nice and moist. And I'm going to be putting this on the floor, the heated floor, with a loose covering over it. And when these germinate, I will come back and I will show them to you. Now, like I said, this was an experiment that I did last year with growing them in these types of containers, just to see what would happen. And like I said, I ran out of the peat pellets. But they did just fine for me. I was really careful when I transplanted them. So we're going to get this put on the floor and get a loose covering over it. And when they start germinating, I will come back and I will show them to you. Oh, I'm also going to label this so I know which one it is. Now, the Matoya variety, I never got to try this one in the greenhouse. I got to try the fruits a few times. I like the flavor of it, but it didn't do too well outside in our Pennsylvania climate. So I'm going to put it in the greenhouse and see how that does. Okay, so today is February the 7th, 2021, and this is one of my ping tong eggplants here. Now this one was started January 21st, and you can see that it did sprout for me, and I just had taken the lid off. So this one here is just starting to sprout. This is another ping tong. This one here is one of the swads, and it's getting ready to push the seed coating off. And this one here is just starting to sprout. This is another swad. Now, the Matoya did not germinate yet, but it will. It's just going to take a little bit of time. But I just wanted to show you what the eggplant seedlings here look like. I'm going to be taking these off of the heated floor and putting them on my shelves in the greenhouse. So as these continue to grow, I'll come back with more videos and I'll show them to you. As soon as these start getting their true leaves, I am going to start feeding them with Miracle-Gro all-purpose plant food, 1/4 teaspoon to a gallon of water, and I'll feed them one time a week. Now, you never want to feed a dry plant. You always want to make sure that your plant is nice and moist, and then as they get larger, they will be switched to a different plant food. Now, one thing with your eggplants are a tropical. They love the heat, so they're not too fond of the cold. So I'm probably going to be putting them in about the middle of the greenhouse, and my greenhouse is heated. So, if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. I'll try to put a new video on. You can also follow me on Twitter. I have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank yous for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!